Hello everybody. Welcome to the live stream. It is me, Wasteland, and we're on No Man's Land. Hope you're all well this morning, or this evening, depending what part of the world you're from. But yeah, we're just going to get cracking. I'm sorry for the wee bit of a delay. I've kind of been doing a few things off screen just to get everything sorted. But yeah, the Gowl DLC drops today. And I've just been downloading that, but we've managed to get it downloaded, but it's not activated yet. So I've just got to chill, I guess, and just wait for it to appear. So we're into April just on the map just now. As you can see, there's tons of snow on the ground, so we're not going to do much field work just now. Hopefully this snow is going to stop as sunshine is in the forecast. But a quick tour, very quickly. So the horses, Maple and Syrup, are doing pretty well. We have got them ridden already. They're 81% towards getting a new foal, so all good. Hello Rusty Money Gaming, how are you? And hello Farmer Cowboy, how are you too? Thanks for your comments, Farmer Cowboy, by the way. Appreciate everything you've said about the series so far, and there is a lot of episodes to catch up on, so don't worry about it. It's all good. Yeah, the horses are good. Old Maple and Syrup are doing well. Everything's sort of winterized and tidied away just now, so I've done a lot of work behind the scenes getting everything sorted here. So all these are serviced and clean and everything else. And I did install a fuel tank in here a couple of episodes back that I didn't tell people about as well. What we're going to do to start off with, I've just bought this Volvo F16500. And we're going to go and get this down to the chickens with this trailer here. The chickens are ridiculous now. Both chicken coops are full of eggs again, so we need to empty that out first. The whole premise of this sort of live stream was to kind of just go through what I do off screen ready for the next episode. Obviously the next episode will be the last one, so I'm kind of just doing a load of stuff to get ready for that. This field here, or these fields here, I have planted with sugar beet, so we'll run through that in a second and show you what I have done and what's left to be done. As you can see, there's a planter over there ready to be used as well. So yeah, lots and lots to do. So yeah, hope you're doing well, you guys. I've been super busy of late, so yeah, the episodes have been a bit sporadic, and yeah, hopefully you guys will see from doing this episode how much work I'm doing in the background to get these episodes out, because it's been taking a long time. But yeah, still absolutely loving this challenge, Rusty. You and Gary have come up with a good one here. Love it, absolutely love it. So I think what we'll do, we'll get this into here just now. We'll get the back of it opened. Okay, and get this into here. Okay, and what I've done already is I've started stacking up some of the older eggs ready to... Well, I'm completely disoriented. There we go. Farmer Cowboy, no, I have got rid of all the government subsidy signs now. So I removed them the episode before last, so it would be in episode 48. But I had been reducing them. I think I had 2 or 3 left, and it was the cheaper ones as well. So yeah, I've got rid of them. Yeah, they definitely make a difference. What I used them exclusively for was building. I did use some of that money to buy some equipment just to help with the building of the map as well. But yeah, the majority and some of the sort of the production buildings and things. But apart from that, yeah, most of this stuff on here has been built by yeah, all the... Oh, I'm stuck. By all the productions and yeah, making money off products. So yeah, I don't know. great thing about this is that you can set it up however you want, really, can't you? Yes, the rules are there, but yeah, that was doing it anyway. That's fine. So yeah, the rules are there, and yeah, I think it's got flexibility within the challenge to allow you to sort of be as creative as you want as well, which is what really appealed actually to this challenge for me. I think yeah, it's been fantastic, proper labour of love, and as I said before, Rusty, it's yeah, thank you so much for introducing me to the challenges and all your community and Facebook page and everything else. It's been great, loving it. I've been a bit quiet on the old live streams and watching other people's content lately. I just haven't had time really. So yeah, hopefully we can get back on it at some point. Now the summer months are coming in, hopefully it'll be a little bit easier. But there we go. Yeah, the smaller signs I think work really well. I had a few of the bigger ones to start with, just to build up enough money for all the landscaping costs, because as you've seen on the map, I've got rivers and quarries and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, that stuff ain't cheap to do that. So it kind of made sense to just get some money in and get that done. But yeah, since as the maps progressed and built and more productions have gone in, then I've just reduced those as and when. Yeah, totally agree, Rusty. Yeah, it was another way to do a challenge with goals, but also the rewards. Yeah, and yeah, the reward for me on this, I would say, right, I can't remember how I got this in and out of here now. The reward for me on this map has definitely been slipping on the snow. I'm not going to get this out of here, am I? Nope, it's not going to come out of there. Right, I think what we'll do, we'll take this round here. I should be able to get some of the eggs out of here just by pulling along the side. Yeah, as I was saying, the reward for me, I think, is just the freedom to build this map. I don't play on PC that much. I've had the odd dabble, but yeah, for me, I wanted to create a map on Farming Simulator, and this has given me the chance to do it. Yes, it's customized exactly to me, but most of the modders do that as well. So yeah, but it's not to say I'm a modder. There's no way I could mod. It's definitely a dark art, I think, but yeah, it's definitely great for folk playing on console to have that opportunity to build their own map, I think. And yes, could have done it anyway, but oh, we're there. Is it gonna go? I'm just caught on the cusp. Slots, let's have a look. So I am on 3,918 out of 4,400, and that's with all the machinery on this map as well. So yeah, it's not doing too bad. Obviously I'm playing on Xbox Series X, so we do have a few more slots on the new gen consoles, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this for now, and then hey, we're out. How many yeah, there's so the slot count. I was worried at one point of being right on the limit, but we're doing okay. I've still got a fair few left. So yeah, it's not too bad. Hey B Williams, how are you doing? How are you doing? We're yeah, we're busy sorting eggs, and I just got myself trapped in here. So we'll hopefully get in this bit. There we go. Right, I think I need a smaller forklift. You know that. Yeah, the rewards for me now will be enjoying the build with free money, but like you said, only get buildings in place and landscaping. Yeah, I think it's a good way of doing it. I know, Rusty, you didn't use the government subsidy signs and wanted to do it all through your own means, which yeah is brilliant. But for me, creating this as a long-running Let's Play, yeah, I needed to get some progress quicker, so that's kind of where I was at with it. So let's get these in here. Perfect. Hey Gizmo Farming, how you doing? Sorry, I've just seen that comment, Farmer Cowboy. Yeah, well, think for me the hard work was to get to stage 1 completed. It was about 17 game hours just to reach the first goal by selling only eggs and crop the logs. Yeah, totally. Yeah, if you go back into the archives of the first few episodes of my series here, yeah, it was stage 1 was definitely the challenge for me, I think. Once you get those government subsidy signs, yeah, life becomes a little bit easier. But it was I live streamed me completing stage 1, and it was such a great feeling to complete it. What helped me get to my goal of stage 1 was forestry as well. Forestry and logging. I got a lot of money from selling. From the packing facility warehouse mod, the carpentry mod for that, selling furniture and wood pellets, that gave me tons of money. I'm good, thank you Gizmo. Yeah, really good. Got a week off this week, so I'm busy playing Farming Simulator. Yeah, it's quite nice just to be doing my own thing. Kids are at school, wife's at work, so I've got a little bit of time to myself, which is quite nice. Well, hopefully the fire brigade pager won't go off while I'm doing this. I am on call with the fire brigade just now, but hopefully it won't go off. If I do have to rush away, I apologise for leaving you all here though. But yes, once we've got these eggs done, and we'll just show you while we're on here actually. So between the last episode and this one, I have planted, well, I finished off these fields I think on the last episode just here. So what I've done is I've planted this smaller one with oats. I planted this one down here with oats. We've planted some cotton in these fields down here. And then yeah, sugar beet has gone in these 4 here. And then what we've got is I planted potatoes in here. Now I bought myself a potato planter and put them in there. And then over here, in the last episode, my worker went over and re-drilled this field, or mulched this field for me. So I replanted that one with oats as well. So at the moment, the fields that are needing doing are these ones here. So these two got soybean in, and that's where I kind of finished off before it started snowing. So these ones have got soybean in. And then, yeah, I'm going to put soybean in this, and this. And then over here, we're going to put sunflowers in those four. And then corn back into that one. These ones, which will be corn chaff. And then these ones here, I think. And then these ones up here, that one, that one, that one, I'm going to put sorghum, and then in these ones I think I'm going to put sunflowers in these ones as well. So I've got a fair few fields to plant. Everything's well on its way though. I do need to fertilise a lot as well. If I go into the fertilisation, yeah, so this field will need fertilising. These all do need a second layer, and then these should be okay once well, this one will be okay once I've planted it, and this one because I'm going to plant it with direct drill and with fertilisation as we go. So we should be pretty much on track hopefully once it's all there. Thanks Rusty for doing the background stuff. I'm not at that stage of having administrators and moderators and stuff like that. It's as you well know, I don't live stream that often. It's only when I get the house to myself really, which is not very often at all. Right, I think that will probably do us for now. I think what I'll do is probably I'm going to sell this lot of eggs because we don't actually don't need all these eggs. I've got so many now. I've got a ton in storage as well. So what we'll do, we'll just jump in the case magnum. We'll just feed these chickens as well, and then that's that bit done, and I can just forget about this until the next game day. Absolute madness. Right, let's go around this way. Don't know if you guys have ever noticed, but this case magnum is a fantastic mod, but it's quite light. It does seem quite light. I've gone and got a nice big weight for it just now, but it does seem to be a bit squirrely. Okay, so I have been just buying some grain to put in this tank, this bin. It's just, yeah, the chickens are going through so much of it, it's fairly crazy. So all this snow on the map just now, it's been pretty snowy where I live just of late. We're coming into spring, but winter keeps trying to rear its ugly head. Obviously don't get as much snow as some of you guys over in the US and in Canada, but yeah, it's not been too bad a winter. You guys don't know, I'm a snowboard instructor and outdoor instructor by trade, so in that case, in that sense, it's been pretty good. Pretty good winter for all that sort of thing. Oh, amazing, Rusty. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. Meant to ask you, Rusty, how's your new career going? How's your new job going? Yeah. Still finding time for playing games? Oh, is this because there's snow here? Might be. Let's have a look. Ah, South Africa, Farmer Cowboy. Cool. Yeah, no, there's not much snow there, but there are a couple of ski resorts in South Africa, I know that. When I did one of my snowboard qualifications, there was a guy from South Africa on the course. Yeah, he was saying that, yeah, it's not much snow, but he does get some. Right, let's move this semi out of the way. Well, we've got 37,000 litres of 37,000 litres of eggs. Nice. I hope the latency is not too bad on this stream for you guys. Hopefully it's fairly consistent. Like I said, I don't stream that often, so right, I'll put this back in here. And yeah, next job is, I guess, go and sell these eggs. What I need to do as well is I've got a whole load of grapes that I need to process as well. So we might take this over here actually just now and go and get that organised. Cows wise, our cows have given birth, so we now have 200 cows, so they're producing mega amounts of milk and slurry and digestate, manure. I've put the straw in before as well, so that's creating fantastic amounts of stuff for us. So I think I have fed these guys this morning. Yeah, so at the moment, yeah, 2,513 litres of slurry in there, but I've already dumped a load in one of the BGAs. I'm glad your job's going well, Rusty. That's good. It's good to have new challenges in life, though, definitely. Did I turn that off? I didn't. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely good to have new challenges in life. Nature of my job, we're constantly retraining and revalidating our qualifications. Same with the fire brigade. Rusty, you probably know that from the being the police as well. But yeah. 200 cows, nice. Certainly is. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. I've been waiting for the cows to give birth, to be honest. Now we're at 200. It's gonna definitely. I'll just zoom out a bit. It's quite noisy. Now we've got 200 cows. Yeah, production in there should ramp up a little bit, which is nice. Aye, have you not seen this for a while, Rusty? Yeah. It is absolutely mental now. I think what we'll do a flyover in a little bit and show you what's what, because and hopefully, yeah, we might skip forward and get this snow off the ground as well, and then that way you're gonna, in fact, let's put the time up a bit. Oh, not that much. Yeah, there's a heck of a lot happened on this map. So I think, yeah, what I'm going to do with this milk, I'll put some into... In fact, I will put it all into our... into our dairy, I think. Creating cheese and soya milk drink and things at the moment in there. The spinnery just now is, yeah, I've been putting wool into it just to get rid of the pallets, to be honest, but we're not producing anything because the clothing tailor shop is at capacity, and yeah, it's obviously, as everyone knows, is quite slow. So that's great. Thank you for sticking in, jumping in, Rusty, and saying hello. It's great to hear from you. It really is. How do you feed them all? Do you use mixed TMR or feed them out of the feeding wagon? So I've got the feeding factory for the cows. So there's the and at the moment, I'll quickly show you actually. So over here, it's this one. Yeah, so I've got the cow feed mixer, which obviously mixes it all for you. It has a massive capacity, and at the moment, if I go down to amounts, it's not going to show you on there. What I'll do, quickly show you and jump across. Yeah, so at the moment I've got 1 million litres in there of total mixed ration, which is basically all from what I have made. So I've created silage in these fermenters. Straw has come off all the fields we harvested. I have bought a little bit more extra straw, and mineral feed I've bought obviously, and then hay has come off all our fields as well. So I've been creating that myself out of there. So yeah, that's how that's worked. If I go back over, it's this one, isn't it? There we go. So let's get that in there, and we'll see what's producing in here just now. Cheese. Cheese is the production of choice. In all honesty, I'm making cheese because I want to get the little achievement that you get through Farming Sim. Cheers, Rusty. Yeah, old Cobbler, I've not seen him, or I've not heard from him for a little while. He's been super busy ploughing snow this winter. Yeah, he's been a busy old man with that, and his child as well. If anyone's not checked out Cobbler's Roy the Ripper videos, his little kiddie learning a snowboard, it's been brilliant to watch. So cool. He's doing super well. Super cool. Yeah, this map has become a beast, and that's why I'm kind of live streaming, because in all honesty, I'm live streaming this, and this is probably about a 2-hour live stream. And then on top of that, between last episode and this, I've probably spent about 6-8 hours worth of time just running around the map, just sorting things out. Obviously I've built a few fields and planted a few fields in that time, but yeah, it's got so big, and that's part of the reason why I'm calling this an end to this series. Is it is just taking far too much of my life to do all this, along with the interactive roleplay and with the organic root challenge, and yeah, I just don't have space in my life for anything else. It's all got a bit too much, but it's not a bad thing. Like I said, I have loved every minute of playing on this map and doing the map this way. It's been great. So first, eggs, now cheese. Time for a sandwich. Eggs and cheese for lunch. Sounds really nice, Gizmo. That sounds like I might have to do that for lunch. What will be the great mod to store wood chips? Don't really want to put it in my grain silo. There's a few mods out there. I'm just trying to think what I've got in here actually. Let's have a look. You could just put it in a bunker and have it loose in a bunker. It just depends how many wood chips you have, of course. And then use conveyors. conveyors to pull it out. I quite like this bunker silo. It's huge, and obviously, yeah, you could put chaff in it or grass or whatever, but quite easily you could just put wood chips in it as well. Work quite well. Then yeah, other things, I don't know. Yeah, we've got for this one here. This is part of the Xadolcott mods, silo of wood chips. So yeah, maybe not as realistic, but holds 10 million litres, so really good capacity. But yeah, there are options out there. I don't think I've got anything else installed just now. Just trying to think. No, there's nothing really springs out. Sheds wise, there's quite a few, like even the in-game ones. So I think this one here, which became part of the Platinum expansion, would be a great hole to put wood chips in as well. I think that would work quite nicely. Yeah, packing facility mod is next to the carpentry would be perfect as well. Rusty, yeah. How many hours am I on? This is on 3. Well, by the time I finish this, this stream will be on 322, I think, something like that. So, yeah, it's definitely clocked the hours up. So, what was I on to next? Let's just scroll through. You guys, if you didn't realise, I've built a fire station as well, just for me. With all, oh, there's a deer running past us. With all the equipment, got a sort of something for managing fires, and then yeah, fuel, lots of jennies in here, and then yeah, before the fire engine mod came out, then I had this as my fire tender, and then yeah, obviously bits of tools in there. Yeah, sawmill wise, nothing to do really just now. Nothing to do in here. So yeah, we've got that. I've got the swather is ready to cut the grass, but it's too cold for that just now. And I think, yeah, can't do that just now. Can't do that just now. That's what I was going to do in my quarry actually. Got thanks Rusty, nice dedication. Yeah, I was going to put some more stones in the gold making area. So yeah, obviously I built this quarry. It's a bit harder to see in the snow actually, but yeah, I built this quarry a while back, and yeah, I really like it actually. I like using it. Whoa, that's I've got full lock, full lockout of all wheels there on a 30-ton machine. That was quite scary. Yeah, what I'm thinking is I'm going to just fast forward in a bit, Rusty, because yeah, I want to get on with this field work. So yeah, this gold production here, I need to put some more methane in. Oh, look at that, that's fallen over. Great, it's not so good. Yeah, but I will, yeah, keep producing this stuff. Let's forward time a little bit and get rid of this snow. We'll leave that there. Oh, look at that, it's disappearing. Fantastic. Nice. Perfect. Okay, so let's go back to... Oh, I've left things running everywhere. What I'm trying to do, guys, is get around the map and show you things. I don't usually skip about as much as this. I apologise. Dear oh dear. Right, let's go to sheep. sheep are fine. Done them. In fact, let's get this grass swather going. I need hay. Hay for the sheep. Hay for TMR. So let's get this going first. So yeah, we'll get some TMR done, some hay on the go. I'll leave a worker on once we get into the field limits, and then yeah, we'll nip across and we'll start everything harvesting, planting. So one thing I learnt about this swather when it's with the worker, it only cuts in the field limit, so we need to just rub this little bit of extra grass in here. Okay, let's get that in here and get this in position, and away it goes. Right. Go. Okay, so next one is over here somewhere. Where are we? There. Okay, so onto here, which is our soybean field. Yeah, swather pack's amazing, isn't it? Don't know whether to give this away. So let's put it this way. I may well be moving to Canada in my interactive roleplay series at some point. So yeah, that's maybe a bit too much of a giveaway. Yeah, no, the swather pack's amazing. Out of modders at the moment, BC Buller has been knocking it out of the park, I think, with mods in Farming Simulator 22. He's got some fantastic mods out there, and yeah, if you've not seen any of his vids as well, like his Edgewater Saskatchewan map is amazing, but he did a mini series just explaining everything about it as well, which is absolutely brilliant. So explained all about the swathing, all about its purpose, and for me that's still learning lots of stuff about farming. Yeah, it's really interesting stuff, and just a bit of a background to his mods and why he does them and things like that. It's been really good. Yeah, the swather saves a load of time. It's such a fantastic mod. Yeah, I really like it. And for farm this big, when I'm farming this amount of land, having something that just does its job like that is absolutely amazing. Yeah. How many hours are you guys all on for your No Man's Land Build It challenge? So once this soybean's in here, I think we'll obviously have to get this rolled as well. And then once these are, that's another crop done, dusted, planted, ready to go. 80 hours, nice one, Farmer Cowboy. And what stage you're just about to complete stage 1, eh? Yeah, nice. So that's yeah, that's really good actually. I think I was about 75, 80 hours when I got to stage 1, I think. Yeah. Not sure my save is on my PS4 vets of the game. Should go back on it at some time. Aye. It's one of those things, isn't it? I think for me, yes, I'm going to finish my Let's Play series on episode 50, but I'm still going to play this map. I'm still going to play keep playing and adding to what I've done on here until the new game comes out probably, and I'll probably come back on it and have maybe a special on it at some point. So I think what we'll do, I'll get a worker on this, and then what we'll do a little bit of a flyby once I've got the other planters, other seeders and planters going. Just been busy completing other saves on Somerset, Elm Creek, Hinterland and Black River. Just a few then, Rusty. I must admit, your dedication to farming sim is above and beyond. It's amazing, mate. Really is. Really is good. And just introducing so many cool things to us. It's been great. Right, I think if I can get three sides of this field, and then it's quite a small field for this planter actually. So as you can see, I think these are new trees from the last episode as well actually. These all shot up in March. Oh dear, I'm not doing very well with the reversing of this, am I? There we go. It's a bit better. It's a bit better. There we go. Right. A bit of an overlap, but that's fine. There we go. Busy with stage 2 now. Just redid my starting farm, build a new house. Busy with some decor at main shop now as I'm watching this. Nice. Multitasking, I like it. Alright, let's spin this round. Yes, endless tinkering when you're sort of doing your own thing on a map, isn't it? Endless tinkering. One thing that this challenge has got me good at on Farming Sim is landscaping. There's no question. It's definitely given me the chance to experiment and learn how to use it better. And it's allowed me to add it into other Let's Plays as well, that sort of creativity as well. Yeah, those trees, I think I'm going to chop out those two right next to the field boundary. They're just in the way. When I planted them, I think, I went a little bit too wild and got a bit too close to the field, but it's nice as you drive through it actually. It is nice. And now we're into April, the leaves are coming back on the trees. I think I said it on one of my other episodes, is this part of the map here is probably one of my favourite parts actually. I really like it in this area, just driving along the sort of the trees along the road. Especially when all the crops have started to grow. Just too wide. Right. Let's spin around. I think I said I was going to put a worker on here, didn't I? This thing, I get too carried away. So I think well, that's that one. So I think what we'll do, I'll put a headland across the top of this field here, and then we can get a worker on this one. There we go. Right. So let's get this down here. Line that up with the edge down there. There we go. Right. Over to the next one. Where are we going to go next? Let's think. Probably, in fact, let's do some fertilization, shall we? Yeah, so this field here is going to be sorghum. Obviously we've got potatoes in this one here. I put in a wee little shed for the potato plant to live as well. That was the sole purpose of the challenge as well, learning landscaping. Yeah, totally, Rusty. I totally agree. It's been really good for that. Just especially putting the government subsidy signs in as well. It just gives you that freedom to just experiment and make mistakes and redo and things like that. Yeah. Could one do like a multiplayer setup on a save, like all the money and government signs gives multiplayer account and earned income thing keep separate, if you understand what I mean. What, on this map or on a rerun Farmer Cowboy? Because yeah, I have contemplated opening this map up as a multiplayer map, and yeah, just having it going. I was contemplating maybe chatting to Cobbler Farms, because we do have a dedicated server, and I was contemplating whether we could maybe maybe at some point put this on the dedicated server, and yeah, for people just to play on. Whether it's something people would want to do, that is, you know, it's very much customized to me, this map. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Because I was thinking you could take this map, remove all the equipment, and have almost a new farmer mode, and have some equipment on here, and then yeah, just build things up again. Obviously, you would have access. You could set this up multiplayer in a sense that you could set it up, and the bank owns the majority of the productions, and then you eventually buy into them, or something like that. But yeah, there's been a few ideas buzzing around my head. No, yeah, that's so. I get what you mean now, Farmer Cowboy. We've got that's what I am going to do with my interactive roleplay series very soon. So I'm going to create a multiplayer map and just me play on it, which will keep money separate and things like that. And yeah, well, you'll probably see how it works once I start that series, all those episodes happening, and I might do an extra episode just to explain what I've done, but in a way it might take a little bit of the magic away from the series, but yeah, it's it's definitely a good way of hiding money or making giving you access to money for Let's Plays and things like that, is having it set up as a multiplayer game, and then not playing as a multiplayer map, if that makes sense. That's exactly it. Yeah, Rusty. Yeah, just switching between farms. So yeah, for instance, you could have a multiplayer map with X amount of farms. You could have your farm set up and have it as almost a vintage survival, for instance. So you only have small equipment, bits and bobs, things like that. And then you could have a mother farm that is sort of the main farm that you could contract to, you could work for. Or it could be sort of a cooperative that you pay into, or you could have various things. Like on our dedicated multiplayer server on Javine Countryside, we had the bank, which was its own separate account. So if folk needed extra equipment out with our playthrough, then the bank could provide it, i.e. for snow clearing, for something like that, and then that would give you the facility to pay for that sort of stuff, and any landscaping and things like that as well, which works quite well. Tell you what, I'll do a how-to video. I'll try and do one this week and see if we can set it up. Because yeah, like I said, I've been doing that for interactive roleplay. That's kind of my plan for it. Right, how's that looking? A little bit over here. Yeah, it's not bad. Don't know about you guys, but potatoes. Well, any of the crops actually, I find really hard in Farming Simulator 22 to see the ground, to see where you've fertilised. It is a blooming nightmare. I've contemplated playing around with that driver lane mod. I don't know whether you guys have seen that. Puts tram lines into your fields. On PC, you can do that with Proceed and stuff like that. But I think it's something I've contemplated doing, definitely. Alright, where are we at with this? Yeah, cool. Okay, so that one's done, this one, and then these ones all need doing as well. Okay. Oh, so much to do. Packing facility. Let's have a look. In fact, it's literally just over here. Farmer Cowboy, which packing facility is it? Is it the packing facility warehouse mod, or is it the Omatana one? Right, let's go over here now, and we'll get the seed hawk going. Where are we at actually harvesting, planting wise? I might hold off on this for a month actually. May plant this in May because otherwise it's all going to come at the same time. Sorghum comes a little bit earlier actually, so if I planted that in May, it would be ready to harvest in September. Makes sense. Soybeans are planting now, so they'll be ready in October. Sunflowers, if I plant them in May, they'll be ready in November, and the corn in November, which is better. Right, in that case, I'm not going to plant them just now. We'll leave them for now and roll into May before we plant them. Let's go and sell these eggs. Best place to sell them. Do. 1679 1698 silo sales. That's the place to sell them. Right. Let's go and get these sold. Platinum expansion, I really like. I find it a little bit frustrating that not everything works on every map, and you have to play on Silver Run Forest, which is in itself a fantastic map, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I think the big plus out of them is the Volvo equipment. I really like, especially this truck. This truck's amazing. That's so good. Thanks, Kismo. Really appreciate you tuning in. I really appreciate it. So thanks for watching. Yeah, and hopefully I'll get another stream out at some point. But yeah, brilliant to hear from you. And yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah, I'll just quickly go back over to the sawmill area. We'll quickly show you this packing facility stuff. Where are we? Down here. So, yeah. So, this is the packing facility carpentry building where you can put the wood chips. The wood chips just go in this point here. And that's where you can make your wood pellets. What I've also added in here for wood chips is the paper and cardboard production, which is by Zadolcott, and the pallet and barrel production by Zadolcott, which kind of work together as with beekeeping by Zadolcott. So all his mods kind of interlink, they all work together. So for this, you need pallets, so you need the pallet production for that. For the honey, you need pallets and barrels, so you need that for that. So they all kind of work hand in hand. And then the sawmill here is the Zadolcott one as well, which makes the beams and planks for these facilities as well. Now the only difference is now that he updated this, so this will now do all the platinum expansion planks and things as well. So it's quite a handy mod if you want to run the platinum expansion on other maps and stuff like that. It works quite well. I think this is the original sawmill I put in, and it's a bit kind of surplus to requirements now, so I may well change this in the future. So I think what we'll do, I'm going to, let me think. Oh dear, that's got stuck somewhere. I think what we'll do, we'll jump in. Let's have a look. Here it is. Let's jump in the TLX 2020, and yeah, we'll just go and show you around quickly, because I know Rusty's got to go at some point. The one from Cookie Cat. Yeah, so yeah, that packing facility warehouse mod is absolutely fantastic. I think my live stream's about to disappear, guys, because my computer just turned off. Give me 2 seconds and I will just quickly check it. Really sorry about that, folks. Yeah, I'm just trying to juggle things. My setup's so rubbish, I have to take the monitor wire out for the Xbox and then put the monitor in for my computer, and my computer just went to sleep, so it doesn't look like it's knackered up the stream, which is good. So thanks for your patience. Hi Connell777, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well this morning or this evening, wherever you are. So what I thought I'd do is I just thought I would go to the far end of the map and quickly show you everything, and yeah, what we've got in here. So I think, ooh, I don't want to crash into the crops. So quickly go down this side first. So if we look in the map in general, so this is the map I have built. So here is everything. Plots I own are all of these. Okay, and we've just been buying them off. The last plot I bought was this one here, and that's where the latest fields have gone in. Sorry, no, it's this one here, which is where the last fields have gone in. So yeah, so where we are just now, we're down here. So these fields are fairly recent. I had a bit of an issue with a worker that went across my field here, so we've ended up putting cotton halfway across this field, which is a bit of a pain in the neck. What I've done is I planted a load of trees here, so this will become a screen of trees to sort of add a bit of a map division across here. And then at this end here, we've got our fields here that act as chaff for the biogas plant. So these will be planted with corn. Biogas plant here has a methane production biogas plant. We've got the electrical distributor just here, a couple of fermenting silos, propane purchasing point, and methane deposit tankers, and then we've got the small biogas plant, which feeds into the electrical distribution there, and then we've got this one here, which is another overflow as well, if we ever get too much. Over here we've got our old General Mill, which is fantastic, really great. At the moment I've got a load of grape juice in there just now, so I've been using that for various things, and this is also helping produce pig food as well, which is fantastic. Here we've got like our truck sort of transport hub, sort of a distribution centre, I suppose you could call it, where we can keep lorries and trailers and things like that. And then if we go around this way, we'll go into the town. We'll come back to the other end of the map in a bit, but that's kind of that quadrant. So over here is our main town, so we'll quickly do a quick tour of here. So here we've got the farmers market, so we've got a wee shops stroke supermarket. Still a bit of space to build stuff here if I wanted to. Again, there's a plot there ready for building on. We saw the dairy earlier. we've got the Mi Familia taco restaurant, which is really good for those that don't know, for selling certain items, which is pretty good. We've got the spinnery just here, and then I built myself a nice pond for the middle of the town, and then we've got our garage and selling point there. Then we've got our fantastic looking fire station with working siren. So working nicely. There we go. Then we've got our tailor shop just there, and then the rest of the town is kind of decoration, to be honest. Apart, oh, it's still going off. Then over here we have our play park, and we've got our pub as well. So the pub is a sell point as well, so we've got a sell point just around the back here. And then what else? Yeah, so if I just zoom out, I'll show you the full town. Over here, this is our industrial bakery as well, so that's producing cake at the moment. And then a wee barn just here, and then the rest of the town, or the village, whatever you want to call it. It's probably not a town, it's quite small, isn't it? But yeah, I'm going to have to turn that siren off, aren't I? I think I bet it might have broken it. Let's go and see if we can turn it off. Oh no, let's just leave it. Hoax caller, someone set off the fire alarm. That's hilarious. Okay, right. Yeah, so that's the town. Obviously you've just seen sort of the fields over this way, so yeah, obviously planting the ones over there. But yeah, all these trees in here have grown. I planted these trees. None of them are sort of actually placed trees. Apart from the ones in the town here, I did place these. But I've planted loads of trees. I actually reached the tree limit on the map. So I had to chop down a load more to plant more. So that certainly did take a while. Cheers, dude. Yeah, like I said, it's been a proper labour of love, this. So if we head back down this way, over here we have some grass fields, and we've got sheep that are grazing. If I take off the interactive signs, it's a little bit more, looks a little bit more realistic. So yeah, we've got the sheep in here. There's a funny thing going on with the sheep. I think I must have had a bale not in the right place, because these sheep were at the wrong health. Even though they'd been matched exactly, they'd gone down to like 10% health. So I think some glitch had happened there. But yeah, we've got grass fields to help feed them, and then yeah, a little barn here with our little case puma sitting nicely there, and some bales for them ready to go. Over here, these are the new fields we've put in, and obviously the river, so I think probably best from the air again. So if you think about the actual original pond is this bit here, and that's what you get in No Man's Land when you come on. And then the starting field is just here, I think it is, just where the sawmill is, and then the little shed's just here, and wee hut. So yeah, I think I basically extended this out this way and down into the town, gave ourselves a pond there and some bridges to go over, and then up this way we've got the river turns into a gorge further up here and disappears off into the mountains up there. So yeah, we've got a little ford here to go through, just there, and then yeah, some decoration along the sides. Up this way we built, this is the last farm we built, this is the pig farm. Again, I wanted to get all the animals on this map, but I ran out of space, so I had to get rid of I think it was one of the sheep pens to allow us to build a pig pen. So we've got a pig feed point there, and then in here at the moment we've got 120 pigs, and they are just about to give birth, so we will be suddenly up to capacity in here as well, and they're producing 23,000 litres of slurry just now, so they're doing quite nicely. I've not put straw in these ones, they're just producing slurry just now. So yeah, they've got a shed there for stuff, and then over here we've got the farmhouse, and up here this is all new trees, so I created another screen up here and another screen of trees here as well, so from ground level it just looks like that's the end of the map there, and here as well, so we can't get access into this area up here. So yeah, we've got this here, and then my plan is I will put some more trees in up here, just to block off this edge of the map as well. So that's this end. What we'll do, we'll go back this way and we'll go and quickly show you the other end. Obviously you can see the quarry now without the snow, that would be quite nice. And then, ooh. It's a bit haphazard this, I'm afraid, so yeah, but I just want to get round and show you everything before I finish, really. So yeah, these two fields here are going to become sorghum fields. Obviously we've got the oats in this one just now, and I'm going to add more trees into this section here. I replanted about 150 trees in this section to create another forest for harvesting, so once they've grown up will become harvestable trees. Yep, so these two fields will become sorghum fields. I put in the iron ore production into here as well, and that's on selling now, so we're just selling metal, and yeah, I've inserted a buy anything sell point, so I can buy iron ore, store it in here if I need to, and put it directly into the smelter. And then over here we have our quarry. So it took quite a bit of work, quite a bit of landscaping, quite a bit of money to make, but in here we put our lime production building, next to it we've put our gold smelter, gold production building, and obviously a couple of quarry vehicles, and this is all stone that I shipped in from a buy anything silo. Just put loads and loads and loads of stone in here to simulate the quarry sides and the material to take out of the quarry. Put a few trees in here as well, so I planted some trees precariously across here with a tractor. So they're all growing now, and yeah, it's starting to bed in a little bit now as well. So next stop, I think we'll head over towards the main farm. Quickly show you that, because I know some people haven't seen that since we kind of finished it off. I did a little bit of role playing with it as well. Our barn burnt down, so I had to put a new barn in. And that has given us that work is still going. So yeah, all these trees I put in, and they've all grown up nicely. We've got great production in here, and then round the back here I've put in a bee honey production, which you need to put the bees into it, but I've run out of bees just now, so I can leave that to it. I'll put some more. In fact, it's spring now, so I'll probably put some more, and the bees roughly last a full year, so you can simulate putting the bees in the spring and then lasting to the winter. Cheers. Yeah, the quarry, I really like the quarry. Yeah, I really enjoyed building that, actually. It was good fun. Took me probably about 4 hours to build the quarry, I think, or 5 hours, something like that. There's a lot of carting stone. A lot of carting stone. Yeah, so the main farm here, maple and syrup, as I mentioned right at the start, we've had these horses since the start. Maple and syrup, mainly in tribute to Rusty Money. So yeah, we've got maple there, and they're 81% towards having foals. I said a while back that I wanted to finish this series off once they'd had a foal. So yeah, it's getting close. It's getting close. And then over here, this is our new big barn. This was the one that burnt down, in inverted commas. And yeah, we simulated building that. Alien gym shed here as well, with a few bits and bobs in it. And then in this one here, we've got our John Deere mulcher. This is for our olives, which I'll quickly show you in a second. And our McCormick, which we've had for quite some time now, is now sitting on 77.1 hours. I think it was on 10 when I bought it, something like that. So yeah, that's doing well. And then yeah, obviously saw this bit earlier. So yeah, over here, in fact, let's jump in the TLX. So yeah, down here in this ravine, we have our olive grove. So, and we also have a couple of greenhouses, so olive and grape greenhouses. And yeah, in here we put in our olive grove, so that's all been growing nicely. For the size of it, I got 3,600 litres of olives off it or something, so it is more of an aesthetic thing as opposed to actually making money out of it. But I quite like it. It's a cool mod. It's a little bit different to the in-game olive trees, and you get to use that cool machine. I think is in episode 47, 48 that you see that in operation, but it's quite good fun. And then yeah, what we'll do now, we'll go back to where our original plot was. We've got grape production building there. Obviously you saw the cows earlier, and we've got 200 cows on the go in there. And then down here we have our little sheep farm. This is a grass, hay and straw storage area. And then this is the large sheep pen, holds 240 sheep, and that's growing nicely with sheep, but also with wool as well. In here, all these trees were planted to create sort of surrounding, and actually all this here, so you can see the marked off area, this was all planted as well. So I planted this way back when, so this was all grass before, and yeah, we've created a forest again, potentially for planting, but yeah, this is all quite dense now. My government subsidy signs used to live in here somewhere, hidden out of the way. I think it was just there actually, so they used to be hidden away in there. Yeah, and then we've got big grass fields here, two nice big grass fields. Obviously our swather has just finished, which is great. And then this takes us back to our original farm. So when I first started playing Build It Challenge, we had to pick a plot. The plot I picked was just here. So this is where the original farm was. So I had a house here, a little barn, and a silo here, and then I think my first field was part of this grass field. I built that first, and then we built, well, the forest used to come out to about here, I think it was, something about here, and I chopped away all this forest in here. A lot of this has been replanted now as well, so all these trees have regrown. But yes, all this was forest. I'd cut all this out, redid all this, and then yeah, that was then created arable fields out of it. Then I expanded out this way. In fact, no, this was the first field, wasn't it? The poplars. The poplars was the first field I planted, so it's this one here. Then I went out this way, then I went to the grass field, then I went out that way, and then yeah, as I chopped down more forest, I made more money, obviously, and yeah, started making bigger and bigger fields. And then yeah, replanted. Once these fields were in, then yeah, we started planting the trees. So yeah, I think what I'll probably do on the last episode, I'll do a before and after shot of especially that area, because that was the first area we developed. This section over here is our our biggest field, I suppose, on the map. So we had sorghum in that this last year. This year we've got wheat in it, winter wheat, and then we're going to put corn in this one. Got a little shed there that's got basically the bio baler for the poplars there, but I'm probably going to sell that and buy an attachment for our forage harvester that we have. And then this is the field I replanted. Now we've got some bins here for sorghum, is still in that one, I think. And then over here the worker's been playing about with that field there, but that's fine. Up here we've got our canola fields, go all the way up this way. Some nice sized canola fields, which will go into our productions as well. And then this takes us back down and round to our original sort of selling area. So part of the challenge you had to put in a selling area. So recent expansion was to put these West Steel bins in, and this sell point, or buy point, sorry. So got a wee shed with the augers in it there. This is going to be sold in June, so this is the corn dryer, so that's got dry corn in it. Another storage area for straw and hay there, and then in here we've got a storage point. In here at the moment we've got 121,000 litres on a sugar, olive oil, sunflower oil, eggs, more eggs, raisins, yeah, so there's various things in there. And then this is our original sell point. So this was just a patch of ground. The first sell point I put in was this one here, and no trees. This was no trees at all here, so all these have grown up. And then we put this in as a sell point as well, and then this was our first production building, the Omatana production building. At the moment all I've got in there is potatoes and milk and strawberries, so we're making ice cream and premium potatoes and French fries at the moment, and byproduct is pig food. So that's that, doing that. That lorry's still going. And then over here, I'm probably going to get rid of this actually, this distributor, because I'm not really using it. So it distributes the wrong place each time. And in here we've got our little garden centre. So we've got various allotments and things for creating stuff. In here we've got our production shed that's producing herbicide, solid fertiliser and seed just now. And and then this thing on the left here is a storage point for fertilizer and seed. So these are all need emptying, and they'll get emptied into the different production points in a bit. And then the final thing really to show you, oh yeah, this was one of the first points I put in as well, this debris crusher. So that went in quite early doors. That's full to the brim at the moment. It's 99,000 litres of 99,000 litres of lime in that just now. And then over here we've kind of done a loop. So we'll loop back round. We've got our final factory area, which contains, and we're not going to sell it until the last episode, we've got our reputation all going on here. So the reputation involves making foods, objects and liquids. To do that you need cake, ketchup, salad, crisps, cereal, furniture, pellets, clothes, soy milk, canola and syrup in order to make these things. Once you start making foods, objects and liquids, you can then distribute that to make a reputation. And those that don't know, reputation is worth a heck of a lot of money, and it is going up. So in June it tops out, so we're going to make a load of money for the final episode and see how much we do make out of it. But that's all building nicely. There's another one on its way as well, so by June we should have at least five containers worth of reputation. Sugar mill, which makes sugar syrup as well. And then over here we have another potato production building, and a cereal factory as well. So these ones, all these ones here, so this one, this, the dairy and the carpentry are all part of the production facilities warehouse pack, which were built for you to use all the productions, and that's kind of what I made the end goal of this series, was to make reputation. So I had to get every product producing on this map, which involved planting every crop. It involved doing forestry and carpentry, and yeah, everything else, all the animals. So yeah, it involved everything. So literally have everything happening that you can do in Farming Simulator on this map just now. So that's a tour of the map. That's it. I think what I'll do, yeah, we'll finish the live stream here. I think before I do that, I'll just quickly look in here. In fact, yeah, I'm going to buy this. The reason I'm buying this, I'm going to use it potentially on the last episode to maybe show off the Gowl DLC, because yeah, it's out today. I have downloaded it, but it won't activate yet, unfortunately. I'm going to add it into, I may do it on this series, but I'm definitely going to add it into the Organic Route Challenge as well, because I think yeah, it'll be quite a good thing to do. Now then, where did I park that trailer? It's over by the garden centre. So I think, yeah, as always, I'll have to have a bit of a tidy up as usual. I'll go and sort out that worker over there as well. He's definitely having issues. And yeah, we'll probably see you on the last episode of the No Man's Challenge this weekend. That's why I hope to do it. We'll try and get it out this weekend. As I said, I've got a bit of time this week to try and get it done. So we'll probably skip forward to June. We'll get all the other fields planted, all that sort of stuff, and then yeah, see you then. But I hope you've enjoyed the live stream. Thank you so much to Farmer Cowboy, Cornell777, Gizmo, Rusty Money Gaming, appreciate you watching, folks. Really do. And yeah, we will see you hopefully very soon on another live stream. But no promises. I'll try and get another one out when I can. But I will look at trying to get that tutorial on setting up a multiplayer map for roleplay and stuff like that as well, and hopefully get that done. But thank you very much, and we will see you very soon. All the best.